Hi. So you just had a presentation about Java 9 and Jigsaw. Can you tell us a little bit about it? What are the highlights and what to expect from Jigsaw?
Yes, so I've talked an hour about migrating to Java 9. I've covered some important topics related to migration, what should we expect, what issues can occur, and I offer some practical solutions. Definitely, I couldn't talk about all the issues that can occur, but I try to cover the most important ones. I've also talked about creating runtime images with JLink, and I also gave a brief introduction to the new Java platform module system. But the main aspect of my talk was the migration topic, because everyone is interested. How can I migrate to Java 9? What does this imply? Are there costs related? How great is the effort to make my application run on Java 9?
And so do you think the proposed timeline for Java 9, which is now in September, or roughly before Java 1, are you confident that it will be held this time?
Yes, I'm definitely confident, because almost all of the main concerns were addressed. So we now have the automatic module's name. It was addressed. We know what we do with the concealed packages, with split packages, with cyclic dependencies. So I don't see very serious problems coming in the next month, so that Java 9 will be postponed again. We are now in the general availability phase. We have the latest release, 175, is the first JA release. So I think there will no postponement anymore, because Java 9 is now enough stable, and it can be used without having so much problems. So the main problems were already addressed. There was a lot of talk in the latest month on the Jigsaw mailing list, and Oracle provided for most of the problems, provided solutions in order to mitigate these issues and to make the things work smoothly.
Well, since I'm also one of the people who have to vote on it, and who some of us voted against it a few weeks ago, but today the reconciliation ballot is going to finalize. So by the end of the day, we should actually know. And from all I heard so far from my colleagues, I think I can also be very confident that it should pass this time.
Yes, as I also read on the mailing list, IBM, Red Hat are also satisfied with the proposal made by Mark Reynolds, and they will accept it, because these concerns were real, but they were addressed. Some of them were fixed now, some of them were postponed for JDK 10, but I think if we introduce now Java 9 incorporations, there is not such a great risk that the entire ecosystem will break down, because much of them were already addressed, as I told you. It would have been a risk if we would have done it 1 year before, but in the meantime, lots of developers tested it, raised some problems on the mailing list, and we have now many solutions for different problems. So the risk is now much lower than 1 year before.
Okay, great. So it looks good that this time we will see Jigsaw at least shortly before Java 1. So thanks a lot for coming, and thank you for taking time and explaining what the talk was about.
Thank you, too. Thank you.